Just wanted to make a dedication that I'm going to have prayer with my wife and my two boys, Joshua and Michael. I want to ask for the Holy Spirit to work in my life. So we're going to have prayer. I have been having prayer with my boys, but I want to start having the prayer with my wife, too. She works nights, so it's kind of hard to do it with her, but I'm going to make a dedication to do that.
90.9 KCBI. That is the commitment that Terry is making for his boys, for his wife, Lisa. He is going to follow the Lord and begin to minister to the needs, the spiritual needs of his wife and his children. And that's one of the things that, growing up in a preacher's home, my dad, we were good old Southern Baptists back then. Mm-hmm. So when the doors were open, we were there. Wednesday night, right. Sunday morning, Sunday night, any special events. But, as my dad looked back, and now that he's gotten older, he's looked back to see, you know what? My job, as noble as it was, being a minister in a church, really most of the time came before his own family. He didn't minister to us as his children and to his wife first before he ministered to the congregation. And it's so easy for us to do that, to worry about the needs of others and miss the needs of our own wife and children.
Oh, well, the other day, David Jeremiah had a wonderful message about how it's the women who are prevalent in so many of the programs in the church and keeping things going. He was talking about that he's encouraging men in his church to step up and take more of the leadership roles. Yeah. And I'm thinking back in my past where I really believed I was doing the right thing. I did. Mm-hmm. Whenever I said yes to so many things in church. But looking back on it, I was ignoring the needs of my husband. Sometimes ignoring the needs of my own kids so that I could teach other people's kids. And, God thumped me in the head about it. And I learned, and it was okay. It was a process. But you're right, Jim. It is so easy for that to happen.
Yeah, we, as the spiritual leaders of our home, we have got to be the priests of our home first before we can be a priest anywhere else, men. And we are encouraging you and calling you to do like so many have already done again this morning, to step up to the plate and say, I'm going to begin to be the spiritual leader in my family. And if that's you, if you're ready to take that challenge and link arm in arm with a band of brothers all across the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex that are saying the same thing, we want to hear from you this morning. 214-787-190.9 or toll free 1-800-223-KCBI.
And despite the fact that we have traffic problems, I just can't help but have a big, giant smile on my face today because of all the commitments that the men in our listening family are making. You're really great. Let me check that traffic for you in Hurst. Eastbound 183 past Precinct Line. Eastbound 183 past Precinct Line was on the right shoulder. That one had you backed up onto the East Loop, and it may still be there. In Fort Worth on northbound 360 past Trinity Boulevard, that one was in the left lane, and it was making traffic slow from Post and Paddock. And while you go this morning, be sure to take just a second to thank God for that beautiful sunrise. He is painting the sky for us this morning. More traffic in less than 10 minutes on 90.9.
Scared me there for a second. I thought I was going to have to come in there and either do the Heimlich or mouth to mouth.
Well, I suddenly feel better over that, let me tell you.
Well, glad you're feeling better.
I don't think that'll be happening again.
7:17 on your Friday morning show with Jim and Terry. Okay, men, who's with us? 214-787-190.9 or toll free 1-800-223-KCBI.